Yeah, hello guys. Today we're going to be doing some little practical questions. So, this is the question that we have to answer the question to. What is the first step to this question? First, you need to know the formula. First, you need to know the formula. And the formula for the practical, the formula for the particle is f prime g plus fg prime. Now, really, the first way you do this question is pretty simple. It's e to the power minus 2x multiplied by minus 2 minus 2e to the power minus 2x. That's f prime of x. And this is just f of x. Hold on. And this is just f of x. Oh man, let me write it all over again. Because I have mixing shit up, you know? So f of x equals e to the power minus 2x, right? F prime of x equals minus 2e to the power minus 2x. Because you just have to differentiate this number, that becomes minus 2. Now, f equals e to the power of minus 2x. F prime equals g equals, and g prime equals. F prime we already have the answer to, minus 2e to the power of minus 2x. Now g is just 3x to the power of a half, which is the same as a half times 3x to the power of minus a half. Why is that? You use the power rule, you bring this over here, and then you minus this from 1. What's a half minus 1? It's minus a half. Easy. Now, you just need to plug this into this formula because you already have all the values. You're almost done. Now, there's actually a lot more that goes into it that you don't really know. You see with the g prime right here, you don't want to leave it like this. I mean, it looks kind of messy, right? Actually, there's more to be done here. It's not done yet. A half times 3x to the power of minus a half multiplied by 3 because you have to differentiate what's inside the brackets. So the answer actually becomes g prime equals 3 over 2 times 3x to the power of minus a half, which is actually the same as, what was it again? It was 3 times, it's literally the same as, yeah, it's exactly the same as that, right? Isn't it? I mean, yeah, I believe you can write it like this. 3. Did I make a mistake? No, you did not. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You did not make a mistake. You're good. You're good. You're good. I was just thinking of doing this. Power minus a half divided by 2. That's exactly what I was thinking. And then I can just bring this down here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can see it. And then you can just bring that down here. So g prime would be the same as, man, my writing skills are super bad with this, to be honest with you. All right, here's how you do it. G prime would be equal to 3, 3 divided by 2 times the square root of 3x. I believe that's the answer to that question. I believe that's a simplified form. See how much work that took? I mean, it was easy. It looks harder than it is, but it's really not as hard. Well, now you're pretty much ready to put it into the equation. So f prime would be minus 2e power minus x, power minus 2x times g, which is the square root of 3x, plus f, which is e to the power minus 2x, multiplied by g of g prime. G prime is just this value here. 3 divided by 2 to the power of, no, just like that. 3 divided by 2 times square root of 3x. Now there's two values here that are, well, after a long amount of digging, I find out this is the right answer. Why is this the right answer? A large amount of scribbling, trying to figure out the answer. This is correct. This is correct. There's no doubt in my mind that that part is correct. So that means this part is also correct. So I'm right up to that part. So then you factor out the square root of 3, because it's here. And this, and that becomes inside the brackets. So really it's kind of like this. So really you could say it's, you gotta keep the e to the power of minus 2x out the brackets. And then you look towards the brackets, you keep the minus 2 here. And then you keep the square root of x there. That also stays as the square root of 3 because they're both being square rooted. Right? Then here, how do you factorize that? Well, you could also rewrite this as, what was it again? Square root of 3 divided by the 2 times the square root of x. That's how you could rewrite it. So it's, so then since the square root of 3 goes to the front, that becomes 1 divided by 2 times the square root of x. That's my explanation for you guys. It took me a while to figure this out. I was trying to find many examples on the internet, study. But yeah, this is the answer, guys. I hope you guys understand it. The reason why I was kind of, this is the power rule. Power rule. What happens here is you bring the power to the front. That becomes a half times 3x to the power minus half, because half minus 1 is half minus a half. And then after that, you just differentiate what's inside the brackets, which is 3x is going to be 3, multiply by 3, 3 comes to the beginning. This is all good. And the rest is good too. Finally figured it out, but it took me a very long time, so maybe you guys are going to take like shorter time because you guys are smarter than me, but yeah, that's the answer. I'm out.